107.3 Mountain Country. The president's here.
President, right here next to me, sitting right here. It's pretty cool.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we asked Randy Goodson, right? We asked what your title was, and he said, I'm president of Mayberry.
President of Mayberry was the happiest title on earth.
Right. Mayberry, Colorado.
Nice.
80808.
It's great
Mr. President, can we call you Randy?
Please do.
Okay, all right.
Great to have you here.
So,
It's great to be here. Thank you.
We've been talking about Mayberry communities for a little while here on Mountain Country. I went out there, and you may have heard me talking about my experience walking through some of the homes there, Guy.
Yes, you loved it.
I think they were cool. There were some really cool things. Man, I guess we could spend the rest of the day talking about. I think Guy's question was the best. Why develop a community out on Highway 94
and call it
Mayberry? I mean, the story of why you're calling it Mayberry is cool, but in the first place, I thought your when you told us the story of why you developed this community in the first place, we were both kind of like, "What?"
Right?
Yeah,
that's pretty powerful.
Well, so it takes a great location. And it takes a great plan, a village plan, a comprehensive idea of what this town will be like.
Okay.
And that is in the European style, walkable with parks in the middle, in sort of the Americanization of housing communities. What's happened is you've ended up having a lot of the center, the peak intersection is a big four-way intersection, and you have a grocery store on one corner and a gas station on another corner, and that really separates the community. But then in the European village style, you have the common spaces, the parks in the middle. A train station, of course, in the middle. We don't have the train station.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe one day. But we have the parks, and then all the trails lead to the parks, and the trails then go off into the different villages, the different communities that will make up Mayberry.
So is that why you named it Mayberry? I mean, is it after the TV show?
Yes.
It is. Okay.
Because I have had so many people ask about this concept, this European, back to the pedestrian orientation, the human that owns the home, that family walking around, going the places they want to go at a pedestrian pace. Mm-hmm. They're not driving down a street. All of our trails are not the sidewalks. Every sidewalk is not immediately right next to the street. And most of our sidewalks are set back from the street, which is unusual, but it costs more. And we have the landscaping strip and trees and grass in between the sidewalk in the street, and there's so much detail into what is a pedestrian-oriented community.
I like it.
And as you describe that, walking around safety is so important. Community is important. So out on 94, we're just past Schriever on 94. We're the safest, most beautiful community, the most beautiful location. We have dark skies at night. It's just absolutely gorgeous and safe. And so it all comes together, and then people said, like Mayberry. And I got enough people saying, like Mayberry. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to call it Mayberry and start from there.
And you might see Barney Fife on the corner.
All right.
Everybody knows Barney.
Everybody knows Barney.
Yeah. And we have a Griffith Square.
Oh, so, okay. Great. And you got the inspiration from Greece?
Well, I grew up in Athens, Greece. Greek was my first language, and then I worked in Europe a lot in my early career in real estate. I worked on the rehabilitation of towns that had been taken over by communists in at the time it was Czechoslovakia. And then there were actually families that owned these whole towns, the Liechtenstein family, and so I was working in large scale community development in the United States, and as Eastern Europe opened up in the early 90s, it was a recession in the United States, so there wasn't as much large-scale community development. So I went to Europe. I was fortunate enough with Price Waterhouse, which is now Price Waterhouse Coopers. I was based in Vienna.
Wow!
And I got to work on putting together financing packages and putting together valuations and working on this process for families to take back their properties. And in this case, the Liechtenstein family owned these whole towns, Lednici and Valtici. Wow. And so in working on these towns, I got to work with great architects and great land planners, local, Czech, Austrian, and German. The Germans and the Austrians had the big infrastructure in development. And so I just learned so much. And I thought, when I come back and work in the United States, I really have a concept that
there you go.
In bad, at the time, you were thinking, how do you sell and get people to buy homes in bad times, when the economy's bad, when interest rates are higher, when people are worried about their jobs. And I thought at the time, if I could just create a better place, people will come here instead of someplace else. And that's really what I've dedicated my career to.
The man behind Mayberry.
No wonder he's the president of Mayberry.
President of Mayberry. I tell you what, I got so many questions to ask you. We're going to play another song or two, but when I was out there, let me just clear this one up, because I still am skeptical about this one. When I was out there, they told me, is this true, that when you live in Mayberry, this has got to be wrong. So, sports guy,
we'll find out.
For $25, your trash service, and you get your front yard mowed.
The $25 includes the water, the irrigation, replacement of any plant materials. That is solely the complete care and maintenance in perpetuity of your front yard. And so that's the irrigation, the plant material when it needs to, if something dies,
so
it has
plant
to be replaced.
Dies, you come out,
and that's just
but I still have to mow it.
No, all maintenance. Maintenance. Yep, all maintenance is included in that $25.
But I have to take care of the weeds in there.
Nope.
Lawn mow? You mowing the lawn?
Nothing. We want.
Whoa, that's worth it.
Yes.
And your trash?
It does not include trash.
Not your trash.
There's a separate utility company that provides water, sewer, internet, and trash.
I'm
but for
moving
$25,
Dave.
No, $25, what you used to pay the kid down the block, you can't pay the kid down the block $25 anymore, because he'll look at you like, what?
Well, and then if something dies, every so often you have to replace, various plant material.
If something dies in my front yard,
it's worth $25.
When something dies in my front yard, well, that is reason. See, he's moving just because of that.
Come on out.
Yeah,
more coming up on Mayberry here at Mountain Country.
The sun's gone down since you got gone.
107.3 Mountain Country. It's 821.
821. We're here with Randy, president of Mayberry, talking about houses. We want to talk about the house and the design of the house as well, because you were talking to us about that. That's pretty exciting, right? It's like custom made, pretty much.
Yes, essentially with our 60 different floor plans, you can select your plan and basically customize it. And we're building a custom home for you, but you're moving in 5 months.
Wow.
Maybe 6 months, depending upon what you select.
Now, this was the coolest thing that I had seen, and I've been through a lot of homes. We love to, we go to the parade of homes every year. You go through all the different homes, the craziest to the normal homes, and you do find all kinds of great ideas there. But I saw this in 3 of your plans, so I guess this is a thing you have going on where you have master bedroom and then master bath or a closet, which are big, like I grew up in a bedroom the size of your master closets.
Right.
Like that was my bedroom.
Yes,
as
our closets are. The primary bedroom has a really large closets.
Yeah.
Because that's how people live. People. Yeah. There's so many beautiful clothes, and in Colorado we have so many great different seasons. We have the 4 seasons
stuff
here.
all there. You can keep it so. But then it goes through, sports guy, to the next room. The closet doesn't end right there. It goes through, and believe it or not, what's the next room? The laundry
room. Who would have thought of that?
Because who wants to carry all that up and all the way down, or all the way to the middle of the house? The laundry's always in this weird place. And it seems like I was thinking, why didn't somebody think of this sooner, to put the laundry right next to the closet, so when the clothes are dirty, they just go right next door. When the clothes are clean, they just go right next door.
Yeah, many of our plans have that exact layout that you described, but it goes to the concept of community and orientation to the human, orientation to the people that are living within Mayberry. And that's not just where the trails go, where the parks are located. purposefully putting a pickleball complex in the right location so it doesn't disrupt, but it pulls everybody together, all the way into the design of every single one of our homes, which are amazing. And then you select the options for those homes. But many of them have that feature that you just described, which is where's the laundry mostly coming and going from? Mm-hmm. So we have a secondary access from the primary closet into the laundry room.
So are these 2 stories or 1 story, or ranch, or all of the above?
So we have 8 base floor plans,
okay.
2 of which are ranch plans, single story, and then the other 6 are 2-story plans.
So you got your choice.
And then most of our plans, 7 of our 8 plans, you can add a basement.
Oh, okay.
So you can make it 3-story, or you can have a ranch plan. Both of the ranch plans you can add basements to.
Basement. Okay.
And so you can add a multi-gen suite if you want a larger garage. Our entry-level plan, which is $384,000, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a full-size 2-car garage on a full-size, fully fenced-in 5,100 square foot lot.
What? Wait a minute. How big's the lot?
5,100 square feet.
Is the yard big? That's a pretty big yard.
Good size yard, but all the way up to you get a 5,000 square foot home on a 12,000 square foot lot for $700,000, and you get all these features. Do you want an unfinished basement? Do you want a finished basement? Do you want an RV garage? Do you want to have a 5-car garage? All the other 7 plans come standard with full size 3-car garage that we advertise, showing 3 F-150 super cabs, because they're full-size 3-car garage.
Sounds like he's thought of everything, Dave.
I think they've thought of a lot of stuff that I haven't seen before in other places. So I know you're having a big event on the 6th, 7th, and 8th. Tell us about that.
Yes, it's we're opening a model complex. It's our first model complex. All the homes we've sold so far have been out of, half of them were with no models, and then we had 1 model. But these 3 models front our Griffith Square, the future combo square
in Mayberry
with soccer and lacrosse fields and an amphitheater. Yeah. And so we're so excited to present these plans. One is an amazing plan. It has a fully finished basement, and the basement, this provides for multi-generational living. A lot of what we focus on and the way people live is multi-generation, not just adding in a multi-gen suite, which we have on many of the plans, and we have one to show, which is really a 400 square foot 1-bedroom with a kitchenette and a separate entrance and a living area.
And it's got the walk-through a closet into the laundry down there, right?
Well, that's
is the one?
That plan,
yes, it
does. Yes, that plan does have that. I thought you were talking about the multi-gen suite.
No, it has.
Yes,
yeah.
But that plan does have the walkthrough from the primary closet into the laundry room.
Sweet. Yeah, that's cool.
But then we have the finished basement where you can have, if you have a large family and then the parents, still want a lot of space, they can finish a basement, and you have your own laundry room down in the basement. You have your own kitchen. You have, it's a duplicate of the plan upstairs. It's amazing.
If the mother-in-law has to move back in,
I know, right.
She's got her own place. You thought,
and you have another one that has that same little suite. I thought it would be great for like a college student that lived at home, but it has its own front door.
That's what I was referring to as the multi-gen suite.
Okay, that's the one.
Yes, so you can either access with its own front door,
it has its own front door.
You have a door into the main house.
Yeah.
So here's the next question. Pretty affordable?
The most affordable in the entire front range.
Wow, there you go.
You cannot touch our pricing anywhere. Our entry-level home at $384, all the way up to our most expensive home. You can't, I challenge anyone to find a home within 20% more than our pricing, and then you won't get the quality either. But if you just look at square footage, the size of the lot, and the square footage of the home and the size of the garage, you will not find a comparable home within 20%. Our largest homes, you're going to be paying over $1 million to get what we have, and you still won't have the build out, the features, the beautiful kitchens, the large countertops, the granite countertops, and the and our bathrooms. You just can't get from all the way down to the $384,000 home. Our bathrooms are beautiful and very
and the large closets. You can't beat that.
You should see the closets.
All of it. We have tremendous value.
All right.
And the best location. just past Shriver on 94. It's so serene, beautiful dark skies, and safe and beautiful.
Mayberry Communities, you can see them. So it's 3 or 4 houses that you'll have open the 6th, 7th, and 8th.
We will have actually 6 houses open.
6 houses. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
The new model complex is featuring two models. There's a third model that's there that will be this being held back. It'll be released on the Parade of Homes.
Oh.
You mentioned the Parade of Homes.
Okay.
And last year we won the People's Choice Award. We actually swept the category for under $400,000 for the best kitchen, the best design, the best elevation, the best floor plan.
Guys moving to Mayberry.
I was going to say, so if I come out there today, can I see some? I'm moving out to Mayberry today. Can I see some stuff, or I got to wait till the 6th, 7th, and 8th?
You can come out any day, and we have the sales office open from 10 to 5 every day.
Wow.
And bring your realtor, or have your realtor call ahead, or if you don't have a realtor, come out and we can refer you to a realtor if you would like someone to represent you personally. You can, of course, work with our tremendous sales team, which is the Treasure Davis team, and they're fantastic. But we want you to be represented with a professional realtor, and who can help you select, because we have 60 unique floor plans.
There's a lot
and a lot of other options, so that your home is really customized for you.
Well, you don't want to get overwhelmed, and you get what you want. You want somebody to guide you through the whole process.
Right. Yes.
Well,
there he is, the president of Mayberry.
Congratulations on making this vision come to reality. That's cool.
Guy, I look forward to seeing you out there.
Yes,
thank you so much.
You bet.
Yeah, he's got to get out there. It's 8:30. The 6th, 7th, and 8th. I think we'll be out there on the 8th, and we hope to see you out in Mayberry.
Hey, Colorado Springs.